page number 410. While the Prophet of Islam, he was in the house of his wife, or one of his wives, an angel came down to him, and he have 20 head, and every head have 4,000 tongues. So if we say 4,000 x 20, that is 80,000 tongue. Okay. I mean, the more tongues he have, the more powerful he is, isn't it? So Allah created for him 20 heads, and every head have 4,000 tongues. Now, I mean, can you imagine how disgusting this is? Is that an angel of God? This would be scary. This is disgusting. Because the tongue will look like a snake. And like you open your mouth and there's like 4,000 snakes coming from your mouth. And then every tongue he prays Allah in a language not like the other one, which means every tongue speak a language. So now that means there's 80,000 languages. And the size of his hand is bigger from the 7 skies and from the 7 earth. Hold on. So the guy who have 20 head and every head have 4,000 tongues, his hand is bigger than the sky and the earth, the 7 sky and the 7 earth. How he got inside the house of Muhammad in his room? By the way, some Muslim, they might say to you, oh, he is lying in the translation. Let me use Google browser, so we can use Google translation. You know what I mean? Google is not too much accurate, but better than nothing. Here we go. This is, I will use Google. I will click in front of you. Translate to English. Alright. It says, when the Prophet was in his house, in the house of Salama, an angel he came to him, not a king, with 20 heads. On every head there is 4,000 tongues. And his hand is wider than the 7 heavens and the 7 earth. By the way, Muslims, they believe there's 7 earth and 7 heavens. 7 Majid, 7 tree, 7 galaxy, 7. Now, if you are a Muslim and read and learn about your Prophet, and this is what you learn, how much silly you feel to be listening to this. Then the Prophet said to him, "Oh Jibreel, you have never come to me in such a picture." Muhammad, he said to him, "You never come to me like this before. Huh?" Then the angel, he said, "I am not Jibreel. I am Sarsasil." And look at the name. The name Sarsar is coming from like a cockroach. Sarsail, Muhammad, he learned that the Jews have angels, they end with il, so now he start adding names. Sarsail. I'm not Jibreel, I am the angel Sarsail. If. I am Sarsail. Allah send me to marry the light from the light. If. Who is the light who will marry the light? Your daughter Fatima to Ali ibn Abi Talib. Because the Shia, they believe that Muhammad and his families, they are made of light. So Allah, he sent this angel who have a 28. Look like this guy, he is a specialty, is a wedding ceremony. You know, like, there is people who do wedding like preparing for wedding party, etc., etc. And then the Prophet, he married Fatima to Ali. But who was the witnesses? Who was in the party? Guess what? There was a Jibreel and the angel Mikael and the angel Israfil and the angel Sarsail. All the ill angels. The Prophet, he saw in his shoulder, it's written, no God but Allah, and Muhammad his puppet. I mean his prophet. It's written tattoo. Allah, he do tattoo to his angels? Me. And Ali is written not only that, not only Muhammad is his prophet and Allah is God, no. And Ali is the one who proved, like, let us say, he gave the proof. Or he proved the argument. This is written between the shoulders of the angel Sarsail. And you people don't want to believe. What's wrong with you? What is missing? Now, this is Shia story. Now, this book, by the way, is full of stories. I mean, we can just flip pages and you will die laughing from all the stories. It's endless, you know. See, all of those stories about madness. If you read each one of them, you will die laughing. Yeah, let us see page number 411. Yeah, they are repeating again the same story. But there is some difference in the details. Here in the story here, it says, look, in the other hadith, it says his name is Sarsail. In this hadith, he asked him, what's your name? He said, my name is Mahmud. Mahmud. What you can say? We have to admit, Islam is a fantastic religion. This is why I said to you many times, if you are laughing at the books of the Sunni, just wait until you read the books of the Shia. It's way more stupid. And then Allah, Prophet, he asked him, like the conversation continue. Muhammad, he said to him, since when this is written between your shoulders, like his name and the name of Ali, you know? Since when this is written between your shoulder? The angel, he said to him, oh, before Allah created our father Adam by 12,000 years. What we can say. Now let us just to be fair, let us stop for a second from the books of the Shia and goes for the book of the Sunni. Because not only the Shia are silly with their belief, the Sunni is more silly sometime, and sometimes the Shia, they beat them. This is the book of Al-Bidayah and Al-Nihaya for Ibn Kathir, page number 249. So it's reported to us that there's a guy, his name is Abu Salama, from the city of Al-Basra, which is in Iraq, and he was like a crazy guy and he didn't care. And it mentioned to him the benefit of the miswak. And what is the blessing in it? Blessing, there's a blessing in it. And then he said, by Allah, he swore by Allah, I'm not going to use miswak except in my and then he entered it in his anus. Oh. And then after he entered it in his anus, he took it out. And then after that, after 9 months, brother, he was suffering in his belly. There's a pain in his belly and in his anus for 9 months. How many months? 9 months exactly. After the date he entered the thing in his anus. And then after that, he gave birth to a rat. To a what? To a rat. And this rat have 4 legs. And he have a head of a snake. And he have 4 teeth and they are coming out. And long tail. and his tail is like one, like the length of the hand, and have 4 fingers. And he have an anus like an anus of a rabbit. Ibn Kathir, how the rabbit anus look like? And then when he gave birth to this animal, he screamed 3 times. And then his daughter, you know, like she jumped into like his head to hold him, and he died. And then this man, like this is the baby, supposedly the rat, died. He screamed 3 times. And then the man, he lived after that, after he gave birth, for 2 days, and he died in the 3rd. Here we go, in the 3rd again. Everything happened in the 3rd. Now, we have to agree that this is a true story. And now the Muslim, they say, this is not a true CP. You're lying, CP. This is Ibn Kathir. And this is the page number. Hello. Yeah, for sure, this is a true story. We have to agree, you know, that those are true stories. Now the Muslim, they would say this is a story written by, what does this have to do with Muhammad anyway? Well, this is, you see, this is about Muhammad, because Muhammad, he told you about the miswak. And because this guy, he made fun of Allah, you know, he entered the miswak in his anus. This has happened to him. That's a very true story, right? Now, I don't know what I will mention to you. I mean, there is tons of stories, but as long we mention Mr. Rats, we have to respect him now, because, you know, this is Allah miracle. Allah will make you give birth to a rat if you make fun of Allah. All right. So if we go here, let us see. A rat. Let us search for a rat, because now the rat is inspiring me. What we can say about rats? Here, Muslims, what your Prophet said about rats, do you know? Any Muhammadan knows what your Prophet said about rats? Guess what? Prophet, peace upon him, he discovered that rats are Jews. Yes, brother. The Prophet, he discovered that rats are Jews. Now, how the Prophet discovered that? You need special skills to discover such a thing. Let us go to the hadith. In the hadith, we find this, which supposedly, I mean, amazing, the Prophet, how he knew how the Prophet knew those stuff, man. Here we go. Brothers and sisters, once upon the time, there was a prophet, his name is Muhammad. The Prophet said, a group of Israelis were lost. Nobody knows what they did. Nobody knows what, see here, this is suspense. Nobody know, nobody know, nobody know, nobody. Me. Nobody knows what they did. Even you, Prophet. How in the world this is happening? I cannot believe it. I'm disappointed of the Prophet, which Allah chose from between all mankind. He do not know what happened to them. So what you know, Muhammad? But I do not see them. Muhammad is talking. Please show respect. But I do not see them except that they were cursed and changed into rats. Like what? Like what? What? This is let me introduce to you Jack Shalom. I mean, you see, you have to admit, Muhammad not only stupid, obviously he is speaking to a bunch of stupid. If this is a prophet telling a prophet story, What about the one who is listening and believing? What is this? Allah, He made the Jews rats. What happened? Look, brother, the Prophet, he used to work for the CIA, and his job is to analyze information. So what happened, brother? He was observing the behavior of rats. Academic study. Super professional. Look what happened. But I do not see them except that they were cursed and changed into rats. For if you, hold on, this is serious now. Now Muhammad is giving us the reason why he believed the Jews became rats. For if you put the milk of a she-camel in the front of a rat, it will not drink it. Okay? But if you make the milk of a sheep, it will drink it. Super duper intelligence. Muhammad, he knew that the Orthodox Jews will never drink a she-camel milk. And the rat, they are not drinking she-camel milk. So obviously, this rat, he was an Orthodox Jew. Hey, brother, I'm going to use the logic of your prophet. If we put whiskey in the front of a donkey, he will not drink it. And this is deep. I mean, this is deep. The prophet discovered that those are Jews. So Allah, he cursed them. Look, they are not acting like Jews. No, he cursed them. Look, they were cursed and changed into rats. So now they are rats, but still they are observing the law of Moses. They are what? They are rats, but they are following the Torah. So imagine the rat, he's opening the Torah and he is shaking his head. Okay, now he's reading the book of Genesis. Unbelievable. So beautiful and so beautiful, so cute. Now remember, the stories of the Prophet Muhammad, they are made, you know, I mean, they have a special level of intelligence. They are made for adult. Yeah, like this. And those adult, whatever the Prophet he say, they agree. And those adult, they love the stories of the Prophet, don't you? So you adult who heard the story of the Prophet Muhammad about how he was discovering that rats, those rats are Jews. What do you think, kids? I mean, adult. Exactly, I got you. So all of us we knew, do you think there is anyone better than the Prophet of telling stories? See, they are not liking this. That only the Prophet, he knew how to tell stories. Man. How the Prophet, he got this knowledge and courage and intelligence and analyzing information. I mean, this guy, he's a genius. If you open his brain, what we will find? Muhammad, because he hated the Jews, anything he see around him, he see a Jew. He see a rat, he see a Jew. You know, if you go in the Quran, just to show you more funny stories from the most funny, stupid book ever written, supposedly considered holy, that the Jews, they broke the Sabbath by fishing. And because they broke the Sabbath, by doing fishing, Allah, He cursed them and He made them pigs and monkeys. Now the story here gets more interesting and more stupid, introducing to us a very stupid man, his name is Muhammad, claiming that Allah, He made the fish come only in Saturday, and He made the Jews suffer. They cannot fish, they cannot find a fish except only in Saturday. So they get hungry, and then they have to eat. So they did fishing in Saturday, and then Allah, He cursed them. How truthful this story is. Now, you might say, Christian Prince, given his own story, I can show you the reference and the interpretation for this story here. Let us go. Give me a second so I can open the Muslim interpretation. Chapter 7, verse number 163. Interpretation. This is your words, this is your mouth, this is your ink, this is your writing. I have nothing to do with it. Alright, so don't cry. Alright. Brother. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. Tafsir al-Jalalain. Tafsir means interpretation for those who do not know. And al-Jalalain is one of the biggest scholars in the history of the cult of the Muhammadan. It says here, and question them, O Muhammad, in rebuke about the city that was by the sea, bordering the Red Sea, Bahr al-Qulzum. And this was Elat, about the befall of the inhabitants, how they would transgress, violate the Sabbath by fishing, which they had been commanded not to do in that day. Okay, what happened? How this is happening? Read carefully with me. It says, their fish would come to them on the day of their Sabbath, floating in the surface, visible at the surface of the water, like doing ballet. The fish are like, la 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 la, I'm here. Do you see me? But now the Jews, they cannot fish. It's Saturday. It's haram. It's haram. So Allah, He made the fish come to them in Saturday. But on the day, which is not Saturday, the fish disappear. You see? The fish is gone. And this was a trial from Allah. It's a trial. Me. This is Quran. This is Quran. This is not shish kebab. This is the best of the shish kebab. Hummus. If you don't like Al-Jalalain, by the way, we can change that interpretation for you. We can go to Ibn Kathir, potato, tomato. I mean, it doesn't matter. Here we go. This is Ibn Abbas, the cousin of your prophet. It says, ask them, the Jews, O Muhammad, about the story of the township called Aylah that was in the sea, how they break the Sabbath. They used to transgress in the Sabbath by taking the fish. But the fish come to them only in Saturday. What do you think, Muhammadan? So Allah, He make the fish come to them only in Saturday, and because they fish in Saturday, Allah, He made them pigs. See, this God, His name is Allah, will not make you a pig if you rape women, no. Or you rape children, no. Or if you kill a human being, absolutely not. But He will make you a pig on the monkey if you fish in Saturday. If you rape a woman in Saturday, He will not do anything to you. But doing fishing in Saturday is a bigger crime. Now, for sure, Zakir Naik, people asking about Zakir Naik. Zakir Naik, he will explain it to you perfectly. He will say to you, I thought myself I was fitting in the tea, and I thought I do it, man, and it was Saturday. أريدني بإداك تلوم. I said to him, please brother, don't fit in Saturday. It's very dangerous. You are a Jew. You are forbidden to do fitting in Saturday. In fact, he became half monkey, half pig. True story. I mean, what is that? This is Quran. Your God, he cursed them, made them pigs and monkeys for fishing in Saturday because they are hungry. Well, isn't it the Quran says if you are hungry, you can break the law of God? Huh? As an example, the Quran says that Allah, he forbid the Muslims from eating pork. Is that correct? Yes, brother. But if you are hungry, you can eat it. You see it? This is the chapter 5, verse number 3. It says, if you are hungry, you can eat pigs. So, as long if you are hungry, and then Allah is all merciful, how come he is not all merciful with the Jews? He is all merciful with the Muslims, even if they eat pigs, as you see in the Quran. This is a stupid story made by a stupid man. His name is Muhammad. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. So my brothers, my family, there's one thing only I can be sure from, that there is one name, his name is the Messiah. No name is equal to him. No one have dignity equal to his dignity. Nobody have ethic like his ethic, and nobody have wisdom as he spoke. His name is holy. His act is holy. His words is beautiful. His words is miracle. He say and he do what he say. He asks us to forgive, yet in the cross he forgive those who they are killing him. Literally. He said, Father, forgive them. They don't know what they are doing. You see, if the Messiah is a hypocrite person, in the cross he should be different person. So all his life saying forgive, forgive, forgive. Christ, how we pray, say our Father art of heaven, and then he say forgive to us the same we forgive to others. Imagine this person who is saying to us too much forgiveness, and yet in the cross he did not want to forgive. No, he forgive. In the cross, forgiving those who they are crucifying him. Who can be better than him? So, if there is something I can be proud about, it's me following the Messiah. Otherwise, me, myself, I'm no one. So again, thank you. May the Lord bless you. Christ is Lord. Islam is false. Take care.
Sungguhlah hidupku telah ditebus oleh kuasa darah yang kudus. Sekarang hidupku bukan milikku lagi. Jempol tetap di atas. Apapun yang Tuhan mau lakukan, apapun yang Tuhan mau inginkan, asalkan Tuhan ku senang, semua ku relakan.